Warning, as always, this video contains spoilers. What did you expect? Be aware when watching this video. Thank you. What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. So, I finally watched the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and oh my god, I don't know how to process all this. Like, I want to go into every detail, and I said in the beginning of the video, make sure you be aware when watching this. Anyway, let's just get started with this. I'm not gonna point out stuff, because I don't know if I'll get this video copyrighted, so expect just normal pics of certain characters, of stuff you already seen, because that's how my Mario movie videos have done. If I say anything with clips or anything, they get copyrighted apparently, so I think that's how it works. But anyway, let's just talk about the Mario movie itself. So the movie opens up with I gotta say that the Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. Super Show theme song, that was like the biggest shock, honestly, for me. Like, that song playing was like by far, like, oh my god, it can't be this bad. Like, I was so excited when I saw that. Like, I can't believe they actually did that. Like, they're just referencing, like, Brooklyn, I guess, in general and stuff. Like, all that stuff was, like, amazing, honestly. It just shows that Mario and Luigi are still plumbers, regardless. Even if they didn't do well the first attempt, by the way. But, yeah, there was that. And then they went down what would be I guess a sinkhole, what you call those, right? To find an interesting area to save the place, which that didn't happen. Mario and Luigi found a interesting place with a warp pipe. And shocker, Luigi checked and, disappeared. Now Mario went inside to see what's going on, and yeah, the bros are split up as like the plot. We obviously know that stuff. And Luigi, the moments with Luigi, like, oh man, like looking through the forest, similar to how he does it in Luigi's Mansion, it was just great. And running into the dry bones, which are my favorite Mario enemies, by the way. That was just great as well, just the way. I love how Luigi said, "You just got a Luigi'd." Just like one of the pics that was up back in November. So yeah, that was awesome. But obviously Luigi was not safe because there were Shy Guys and Snippets. So yeah, they didn't do much to them at all. They were already perfection. And now with Mario, obviously, he travels to the Mushroom Kingdom to find Toad. And yeah, that moment, we already knew that stuff. There was like a ton of TV spots or whatever. And I know I didn't want to post all of it because I know people wanted to avoid spoilers and stuff. But there were a lot of moments like that. The Toad taking Mario to Peach's castle, and the Toads were like, "Who the heck is this guy?" We're legit about to hurt him until Peach comes along, of course. There was that where Peach was like, you know, was like, well, if she was aware of Bowser about to destroy the Mushroom Kingdom, and then with Peach wanted to, I guess Mario wanted to help Peach save, you know, Luigi, or yeah, Mario needed Peach's help to save Luigi, and Peach needed Donkey Kong and the other Kongs to actually stop Bowser. So that was like, yeah. This is the closest interaction that Peach and Donkey Kong will ever get. From what I know about Peach and Donkey Kong's relationship in games, they are rivals in Mario Kart, and they have a bad chemistry in Mario Baseball. So I thought they would like hate each other or something, but in the terms of the movie, they don't. So there was that. Obviously, we had the moments where Peach, Mario, and Toad were traveling to different areas. Not as many areas as I expected, to be honest. That was my major grips. I guess when we got to, you know, Donkey Kong Island. How... The fact that there's more original Kongs in the movie than Toads. Wow. That's just... There were so many unique new Kongs in there. Like, I just couldn't handle it. It's like... like... If a new Donkey Kong game does not have something like this, I don't know what to say at this point. So yeah, and then of course, Peach, Mario, and Toad get to Cranky Kong, and Peach wants to get help from him, but Cranky laughs and stuff, especially at Mario. But Mario wanted to take the attempt to defeat the big ape himself, Donkey Kong, in the huge fight. And this is where my moment with the Mario movie shines, of course. You know, the fight against Mario and Donkey Kong. When the moment I saw DK coming out of the doors, like, oh, I was so excited to see it. And then, of course, Mario lost it plenty of times. So, because DK is a big gorilla versus an average plumber, you think DK is more strong. Just the moments with that fight alone were just so funny. I want to watch that scene again. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, different powers were also involved too, and for Mario specifically, grabbing the cat suits was pretty much the reason Donkey Kong was defeated. Unfortunately, that was my major grip with the film. But yeah, Mario defeated Donkey Kong, and they argue as usual. But at the end of the day, Donkey Kong and Mario still work together to defeat Bowser. Because despite them being rivals in the Mario vs. DK titles, I guess, they usually get along pretty well, which that was the case with the Mario movie. So, yeah. And, yeah, there was that. And, there were moments with the Mario Kart scene, of course. Donkey Kong, the Kongs, Mario, Peach, and Toad, driving on Rainbow Road to stop Bowser. There were a bunch of scenes with the enemies and stuff. Like, oh man, actual explosions. Mario's about to die at one point. But, of course, Rainbow Road splits in half. And, unfortunately, Mario and Donkey Kong fall into the water. There was an eel that ate them, which isn't a thing in any Mario games. So, Peach and Toad were at Bowser, but as usual, Bowser obviously wants to marry, Peach. But Peach says no, but if Bowser refuses, or, I mean, if Peach refuses, they're just gonna, Kamek was just gonna hurt Toad. But unfortunately she said yes, because she had no choice. So obviously she got captured, kinda. Y'all were worried about Peach. And, yeah, obviously Luigi was also trapped. Same with Cranky Kong. And, with that, they were having the wedding, which was so similar to Super Mario. I did not expect Mario Odyssey. I know there was a Sand Kingdom involved in the Bomb Battlefield, but I did not expect Mario Odyssey to have so many, like, that reference to Mario Odyssey. That was, like, shocked me. Like, that movie was definitely in development for a very, very long time. So, yeah, there was that. And then, of course, the wedding does not go well. Mario and DK were where Bowser. Oh yeah, Peach obviously refused to send no and stuff. She stopped the chains because Luigi and Cranky and the others were about to die from the lava. There was a Luma, by the way, Lee, I should say. Oh god, the amount of laughs I had in that scene. And then obviously Peach saves them, but Peach uses the Ice Flower, not just a Fire Flower, but Ice Flower was there, and wow, I've never seen Peach use an Ice Flower, which was really cool. And, of course, there was a team up with Mario and DK with, the Fire Flower, and Mario with the Mushroom and stuff. Like, there was moments like that. And the way DK, I know this is something, but DK using the Rocket Barrel, riding it, just like how it is in the Donkey Kong Country Returns or Tropical Freeze, was like, wow, they really pull from, like, anything. And, there were just moments like that. And then, obviously, the chain's about to go down again. Luigi and the others are about to die. But thankfully, Donkey Kong saves them. And, yeah, there was that. But it wasn't over yet. Bowser breaks out of the ice. And there was going to be a Bonsai Bill involved, or something. There was a huge Bonsai Bill about to hit about to destroy Peach's castle. Mario stops it, thankfully, but not the best way possible. They all warp to the Brooklyn place, and Bowser, of course, they're still fighting for the superstar, and obviously Peach, Luigi, and Donkey Kong couldn't defeat Bowser, so Mario had to stop him. Same with Luigi. Luigi helped as well, because they're brothers. They will always be brothers. They used the star to defeat Bowser because they were invincible, and now, after defeating Bowser, throwing him by the tail, that's what they actually did. That's it. That's it. Bowser was defeated. He also used a mini. Peach used a mini mushroom just to finish it off. Was hilarious, and yeah, that's. And then of course the ending and stuff. Everything was safe, and that's the Mario Bros. Movie. Yeah, that's it. So, I guess I'll say my thoughts on the runtime since that tends to be a discussion I've heard. The runtime was short, so I guess my only minor complaint with this movie is the pacing. I guess. But besides that, and like okay, I will say with the post-credit scene, there were two post-credit scenes with, the parts where Bowser just singing about Peach, like, oh man, that was something. Weird shippers are gonna be wild, but the moments like that were hilarious and everything. Oh man, there's just so much I can process with this, and the amount of Donkey Kong references. And I will say this now, the DK rap is involved. When I heard the DK rap, I was like, oh my god. Like, the amount of DK stuff. And the Kongs being involved. Diddy was involved a little bit with a nice cameo and Dixie. And then there was Chunky Kong involved. Like, what more do I need to say about this movie, man? I can't process all this. But besides I guess the pacing, which I guess that's the only thing I've been hearing. But besides that, I gotta say that this Mario movie is amazing. This was almost everything I've wanted in the Mario movie. Like, this is just fantastic. Like, there was so many great moments. Despite being a short film, even if it's just a short film, I will rewatch this multiple times as I want, especially that DK scene. Like, I will rewatch this as much as I want. So, yeah. And I guess I got my hopes up too high for the post-credit scene. If y'all want to know who the post-credit scene was, it was Yoshi. Yeah. An actual green Yoshi this time. So I did get my hopes up, unfortunately, for the post-credit scene. Typical. Because I was mostly rooting for Rosalina, but it's alright. Maybe she could still pop up in the sequel. I doubt Yoshi will be the only new character announced. So if there is a sequel, which I wouldn't be shocked if there is one, I definitely think Yoshi will be one of them. And hopefully there's still time for Wario, Rosalina, Waluigi to give other characters a shot too. So, yeah. Unfortunately, no Rosalina. But besides that, this movie is peak. Is it my favorite movie of all time at this point? I can say that, honestly, right? Like, for Illumination, honestly, this is easily the best one since Despicable Me 1. So, yeah. That's my review of the Mario movie. So, if I had to give my personal opinion on it, I'm going to give this an easy 9.5 out of 10. It would be a 10 out of 10, I guess, if the pacing was a little better. But besides that, this movie is almost everything I've wanted in a Mario movie. So, yeah. I just really love it, honestly. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna do this. I'm gonna rank all of the casts for the Mario movie. Now, this is the best tier list I could find with everyone, so yeah, because apparently from what looked online, they were just missing characters and characters that barely did anything, so I'm just ranking them right here, so why not? So, Chris Pratt Mario, which was obviously the biggest controversy with this film, honestly, and after hearing it a lot more now, I don't really mind the voice. Like, I didn't mind it already. Like, I didn't think it's not amazing, but it's not terrible either. Like, I thought it was just fine at best. And now watching the movie, yeah, people really jumped to conclusions with those trailers. So, I think I would give Chris Pratt Mario. I think C is a little too harsh. So I'm going to say, like, B tier, honestly. I think it was fine at best, honestly, in my opinion. And, oh yeah, I guess the design with Mario, which I didn't really give much opinion on the designs with everyone, so I guess with the design of Mario, it seems accurate enough to the games and stuff. And just the way he acts, yeah, perfect. Mario's pretty good. I know the voice isn't great, but I think B is good enough. Now we have Charlie Day for Luigi. This was the one I don't think too many people were worried about. Because Charlie Day really fit Luigi pretty well, honestly. Just how the way he acts. you know, is kind of just scared type personality and just, you know, still able to get the job done. Although for this movie specifically, I definitely think they did Luigi pretty well. They didn't put him too far on the sidelines, which I think most people were worried about that. So yeah, I definitely want to give Luigi an A tier for sure, honestly. So yeah. Hey, Luigi is a better bro. Next up we have is Hannah Taylor-Joy for Peach. I'm gonna be honest, I was more concerned with Peach than Mario, honestly. Because, like, the whole girl boss thing that they do in movies, because, like, when I heard Peach in trailers, she just sounded like a regular teen girl I see on the streets or something. Obviously, I'm aware Peach is like badass and stuff in like the RPGs, their own games, Super Princess Peach and stuff like that. But I was still a little concerned that's gonna be mostly what she did and stuff. But I guess looking at it now, it wasn't that bad, honestly. She definitely was handled pretty well, honestly. But I wouldn't say it's amazing for me. But Peach's character's alright. I gotta say though, since people were saying this, no, she is not like Daisy. I swear, y'all. Next we have Kengan Key, if I said that correctly, as Toad. I gotta say, I really love how Toad acts. I gotta say, he's definitely one of my favorites as well. Definitely some highlights and a bunch of other Toads as well. Not much I can say with that. Definitely really like Toad. I guess I didn't get my opinion on the design of Toad. Yeah, designs are pretty accurate to the games. I gotta put him in A, honestly. For Luigi's design, it's accurate enough to the games, and same with Peach. They all been accurate. So yeah. Now, Seth Rogen for DK. This is one that I see either people love this voice or just kind of think it's just okay. Or just got I can deal with it type reaction. And it's coming from a huge DK fan like myself. I honestly really love the Seth Rogen voice. Honestly. Might be controversial, but I don't know, man. Like, even if it's Seth Rogen, like, it just fits him really well, in my opinion, for DK. Just acting all goofy and stuff and still intimidating. Like, I don't know, y'all. And the design for DK is accurate enough. Some people were concerned about this. I mean, I'm pretty sure little kids can tell it's Donkey Kong, right? Like, I don't know. I see takes on DK. Definitely not as controversial as Mario, but still. And people are like, oh, you hate Mario, but what about Donkey Kong? DK's a better character, that's why. Anyway, but I don't care. Hate me all you want. S tier. Totally not for bias. Alright, now Jack Black is Bowser. Gotta be honest, y'all, he definitely was the highlight besides Donkey Kong for me. Both Bowser and Donkey Kong were my highlights of this movie. I mean, what more need to say? The design's accurate for Bowser, he's all intimidating and all that stuff. Like, he's perfect, for sure. So, S tier. I mean, I don't need to say much, honestly, for Bowser. He did so well. Jack Black definitely had a fun job doing him. Now we have Cranky Kong, and I gotta say, I didn't expect the voice to sound like that, honestly, for Cranky, and I gotta say, I really like how he was handled, honestly. So, yeah, definitely really like him, and the design's accurate enough, honestly, to make him the king and stuff, so I definitely gotta put him in, like, I don't really know, maybe for bias or DK, but I don't know, A tier. Next up we have is Kamek. Kamek actually fits pretty well, I'm not gonna lie, and the design's pretty accurate, so yeah, I don't need to say much about Kamek, A tier. And Spike, which was a character that we didn't see in any of the TV spots from what I've seen. But yeah, he definitely wasn't what I expected, to be honest. And I gotta say, I really like it. So, not sure if I love him as much as the others, to be honest. But I don't know, above B tier, I guess. And last but not least, oh yeah, the cameos for Charles Martinet were like the beginning scene. That's about it. A tier, I guess. Gotta give him some credit at least. Anyway, that's how I rank all the cast of the Mario movie. Oh boy, this is going to be a long video, but I hope it's worth it. Thank you all for watching. If you've seen the Super Mario Bros. Movie, or if you're about to see it, I hope you have a fun time. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know what I'm about to talk about anymore. I don't know what to talk about anymore until June, so guess we'll find out. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you guys next time for whatever video that comes your way. Later, folks.